course. You can use Accio on humans, if you're so inclined.
Well, you'd be using it on clothing, to be precise, Sebastian. You know it won't work on humans.
What up, people? We're gonna do share Facebook. If you guys could share this for me too, it'd be great. I can also clip things. Did not know that. Alright, now we're ready. We are ready.
A word, if you would.
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well,
What charm is there in the expected? You did well, managing to best as gifted a student as Miss Onai.
thank you, Professor. I enjoyed the match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding us.
I hope. It'll be fun.
Revelio.
Figure out how to get on the lock.
Hello there. You're the new student, aren't you?
And then the werewolves joined the goblins in the uprising.
Werewolves, where were you? In the Goblin Rebellion of
And by the
1752?
end of it, the Minister for Magic was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't.
Oh, what fun! I won't say my goodbyes. I shall cheer for the boy
Three,
who says
funny
you're
as
telling
two.
I'm
lies.
not telling lies, Peeves. It was Albert Boot.
No, it
0.
wasn't. It was Basil
If
Flack.
I'm right.
Ooh, fine,
0,
it's a bold attack.
1,
Was
2,
the Minister a boot or the
go.
Minister a flack?
Stop it,
And
Peeves.
this
You'll get us in
one.
trouble.
In trouble you'll
12.
be, but you can't give Peeves a smack. She says it's a
4.
boot, and he says it's a flack.
Peeves, enough. You'll get us
4
all
plus
detention.
1, 2.
And you're both
5,
wrong anyway. It was Hephaestus
7, 8.
Gore.
It wasn't boots and it wasn't
12,
flack,
I need
but
7.
you're all in trouble with
0,
Professor
1, 2,
Black.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Maybe? It is it! That is it.
Revelio.
Look at that. That's it. No, will this work? Sweet.
Revelio.
It turns out I have a knack for switching spells. Decisive nature.
I used to like
Oh.
transformation, but now it's
I mean, could keep these things all around me.
Revelio.
Look at the lighting.
Is that all you've got?
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces in your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little.
That was amazing.
Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Hold on, 1 second.
Levioso!
Sweet.
Now, let's try something a little larger.
That kid almost fell. That's funny.
Let us begin with the basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, a surprise is well done.
Levioso!
Very good, but the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
Lucky.
Nothing lucky about it. I know. Potato!
Potato?
Levioso!
Those things. This can't be your first duel.
Let's just say I'm a quick learner.
Damn! I mean, I'm off.
Not bad.
Deeper
for a
off the
beginner.
thing.
You give as good as you get.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge.
Thank you,
Points
Professor
to
Eckert. Glad to have the
Gryffindor.
opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments. All right. That's enough spectacle for one day. Class is dismissed.
Nice work.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice. It felt more like I was dueling an expert. Sebastian Sallow, by the way. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again,
Not even my own
perhaps
wand.
this wasn't your first duel.
I've dueled enough. Consider yourself lucky I held back.
Huh, fair enough. You owe me an honest duel when you aren't. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive,
Exclusive and unsanctioned. Count.
Excellent. If you want to get, whether it's joining a seat, you just, perhaps somewhere unsanctioned, look for Luke and Brattleby. Till next time.
Revelio.
What about the room, Professor?
I was thinking the same thing, Deke. Perhaps you could help.
Oh, excuse, Deke.
Ah, there you are. I trust your first classes went well?
They did, Professor.
I heard as much from Professors Hecat and Ronan. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit before you arrived. I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me. Isn't there?
Nothing more, Professor.
I see. Like trying to get a sonnet from a streeler. Regardless, you must continue to build upon what you've learned. In that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
I'm not sure I have time for extras.
Oh, no, I don't
In
mean...
fact, now.
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander, you've managed your...
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Very well. Perhaps...
I'd like to go with Sebastian.
Glad to hear it. He'll keep you...
Rookwood?
A rather unsavory local. Best to avoid him and his associates, including his right hand of sorts, Theophilus Harlow. Once you've finished Professor Ronan's assignment, your friend will meet you. No time to waste. The sooner you complete...
Revelio.
Ah, there you are.
You have a new spell to teach?
Indeed, I fix it. More frequently, as Professor Weasley mentioned, I am not a number. I have a...
I'll start on the task right...